It's on here to make
right.
it.
One of these days.
They just hope you're good at math. They're like, you'll figure it out.
Like, you know what 15 plus 15 is, right?
How did your round one go?
All right. It was 28 to 20 was the actual score. I miscast, double miscast.
Did you primal?
All right, team. Apparently, we might have had a little bit of a technical issue. So, quick recap. Jessica is playing Skaven versus David and his sons of Bahamut. They're playing Every Step is Forward. When a unit charges, it's going to count as an additional 1 on an objective. If they retreat, they will not be able to contest objectives at all. So we're going to go back to the players. Sorry for that little glitch, and we'll see you after a little while.
I fumbled like 2 battle tactics because I thought like Broad and 2 Mega Gargants could pick up 6 Varanguard. Narrow your voice, they in fact cannot.
They were like, joke's on you, sir.
Yeah, they were like, we ain't doing this. Sorry.
That does have to be at least 3 inches away from that, so whatever you need to do. And then maybe scoot that back then. Yeah. So do you play a lot of tournaments?
I get to about 3 big tournaments a year.
Okay. Are you local?
Like local, I live in the state, not local, I live here.
Okay.
I live as far north as you can get and still be in the lower peninsula. It is like...
I can imagine that would be quite the drive.
Yeah, it's like Santa Claus country. It's funny because people ask me where the...
You can go on. I just need to adjust something.
Yep. It's funny because, I used to play with Jeff and them all the time.
Yeah.
And so, of course, Jeff's like, did you ever get a local game shop? And I was like, yeah, the closest one to me is an hour away, and it's in Canada.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You just need a passport?
You don't have to take the mic off. Just,
Yeah.
awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Oh, my mic just fell off. So I guess I do have to do something.
Yeah, I definitely already pitched mine like twice.
Mine's back here. Okay, and then put that back where that was. Cries. All right, so you are attacker, so thank you.
All right. Fun-filled and exciting. I can't deploy in this little that little offshoot area.
Okay.
The models are too big.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So we have to be 9 inches away from the edge.
Yes. Use your handy dandy tool you just got there.
Okay. So we're like in this box.
Okay.
Oh, did you want to play with terrain?
That's okay. I don't care either way.
Like, I don't care. I have dice if people want to use them. If not,
Go ahead. Yeah. I forgot mine, so.
roll for the ones on your side. Another damn tree.
Inspiring tree over here.
Another damn tree.
Arcane middle thing.
Skull tower.
A sinister little doohickey thingy.
I'm not in the skull trees.
Thank you.
All right. I'll start with putting out Broad. Broad will go
plague sensor. Nope, I'm not going to put that out yet. Just kidding. My hell pit. This is goofy. Is it 9 inches away from way back here, right?
Yeah. You have the...
Yeah. All right.
Right. Thing is there. I swear every time I put these people down, it just looks like they're holding hands.
They're like, we love each other. Your turn.
We'll put in there. Hey.
I saw those over there, yeah.
To be honest, I don't have a whole lot of space where they can go, yay, I'm done.
Yay, okay. So I can put the rest of my army on it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Really interesting choice here on the Gargant Castle. I'm not really sure how that strategy works, but we're going to see it play out here. As a Skaven faithful myself, I'm always happy to see when the 2 towers and a Plague Claw come out. I've never actually seen a list like this before, which is why we picked it for the stream. We thought you guys would find it interesting. All you Skaven players out there, let us know in the chat, in the comments afterwards. What do you think of this Skaven list? Is it crazy? Is it good? Is this a bad matchup? Is this a great matchup? Who knows? I think we're going to see the fruits of what the Skaven list can do come to bear. But I always believe that going into any game where Skaven is playing. So happy to have them on the table. Really great conversions on these Gargants over here. The one is being ripped open by Nagash, which is extremely fun and cool. So happy to see it, and we'll see you guys in a little while for some commentary. Might have Jeff back, might have some other guys, other people from the tournament staff, or maybe even a couple players if they finish their round early. Bring you some great commentary, and look forward to being back with you soon.
What's your range strat?
Spellcasting Savant. So keep my general alive, basically. What's yours?
I have to kill all your battle line.
Okay.
Keep one of my models alive.
Okay. So my battle line then is my Plague Monks and my Plague Sensor Bearers.
Gotcha. I definitely completely spaced it in my last game until like turn 4, and I was like, wait.
Hold on a minute. What's the range on your shooting attacks?
18.
18?
18 for the throwing terrain, and then 18 for the gatebreakers with their big rocks.
Oh boy. And they're what, like 35 wounds apiece?
Rod is 40,
okay.
Else is 35.
Okay. I've played giants before, but not very frequently.
We do very little damage, but we're really good at standing on circles.
You say very little damage, and I say they're my models. Bye!
With the 3.0 book, they made them a lot more swingy,
right?
Which is fun, right? Like that's kind of what you're in this army for.
That's their point. That's their purpose.
Yeah. And then they count as more models on the objectives, but they bracket with it.
Okay.
So like they start off being, it's 20, 15.
So because I have 2 Grey Seers, I use this one to denote which one is my general, just so you know.
Oh, sure.
Yep. But also that helps me remember who has which spell.
Yeah, so they started as 20, and they'll bracket all the way down to 12 models. Good
Okay.
That's for objectives.
Okay. And this is the one where if you charge, I get to add one to the number of my.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'll count as 21.
Yes.
But more
And I could potentially count as 40.
right.
per
But
se.
if you retreat, you can't.
Right. You can't at all. Yes.
I mean, kicking the pants if you're playing Nighthawk, but yeah, and broad counts as 25.
And my Giselles will set up camp right there. All right.
All right. Why don't you go first?
Okay. I guess. Let's see, battle tactics. How many unbinds? You just have the one?
Just the one.
Okay.
But if he unbinds, he gets another one. Oh, I guess we gotta roll our primal dice.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yep, we still have to roll primal. 2 command points. All right, 2. You get 1 from me. And then I did bring the acolytes, so I could potentially get 1 more for myself. I do not. I guess I will attempt magical dominance, yes.
So you're outside of Unbind, right?
Probably. I don't know. How far away are you?
My Unbind is in the back.
Oh, okay. This is my closest to you wizard.
There, that's the, yeah, you're way out.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll take it. So hero phase, heroic actions. I will go for an extra command point. On a 3, I will not.
Is that over yours? Nope.
It's close.
You say no. Alright. I'll just look to. I'll see if I can get a.
Your mic fell off.
Clip it on
Yeah.
collar of the shirt.
There you go.
Alright, we'll see if we win an extra CP on broad. We do not.
Okay.
So remember, broad will have the 5 up wards.
Yep. Yep. All right. We will start with attempting to cast my Vermintide. It comes out on a 5-up. It's an 8. 18 inches from the caster. Puts me at like there-ish. Do Mystic Shield on a 6. I've got lots of tokens so I don't forget the things.
I feel you. I have the write-on ones from old War Machine and War days.
Yep. There it is. And he's going to give that to these plague monks here.
Why do I feel like plague monks are your secret weapon here?
You never know, you never know. So those are his 2 spells. Oh, I forgot to roll. He has a Peal of Doom. On a 5 is a Screaming Crescendo, which I have to be within an inch of you at the end of combat for it to go off, so I don't think that'll happen. But it happened.
Oh, and in the case of like take-backs or anything like that, like, my personal stance, as long as the phase hasn't...
I was going to say, as long as we haven't, like...
Or you got like some new bit of information or something, like, otherwise then I'm perfectly fine with it.
I must
And
say...
I reroll all crop dice, whether they're...
Okay.
whether it benefits me or not.
Whether it helps you out or not. He's going to roll for Horfrost on an 8. No. And I'm not willing to chance my primal on that.
Thank you, Zeech.
And just for funsies on my bell, I'll do Arcane Bolt on an 11. You're too far away from my books. I do have prayers. So he's got +1 because of this priest being right behind him.
Okay, I've never run into anybody else running priests. Can priests like mess each other up like spells?
So if I roll a 1, it just does 1.
Okay.
Yeah, instead of D3. Because I just roll 1 dice instead of 2.
Right.
Yep.
I just didn't know if like priests could like block each other's prayers or anything.
Oh, like if your priests could run, like, there's a, I don't remember what it's.
Like a smite thing.
Yeah, there's.
Do wounds to you, but.
So you can smite me, and then I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if you can undo my prayers.
That's probably can't.
You outroll my prayer.
Sorry, I never run into anybody else who has priests. I'm like, okay.
It's a good question. I don't usually play against other people with priests either. It'd be like unchanting, disenchanting, disenchanting.
Unchanting.
Disenchanting, yes. I'm going to pray filth. It goes off on a 6, which actually gives me one of my plagues. So I'm going to choose the Never Plague so I can re-roll my chanting for the rest of the battle. And then that also gives me filth, which is +1 to my wounds rolls. That goes on him. That goes on him.
Yeah, no way to stop prayers.
Okay. And then my other priest is going to roll Rabid on a 3/4, and he's going to give that to the furnace, and it's +1 to his attack characteristic of melee weapons. There. So that will be the end of hero phase. So now we will move. Oh, this moves first. So nothing currently. I am going to run these guys here. So they are going 6, 7, 8 +1 because I have a gong, so they're going 9 inches.
Right.
My abominations are 2d6, so I'm going to roll for that. So he's going 7 inches. My movement and my hero phase take a smidgety bidget longer than yours probably do. I said my movement and hero phase probably take a little bit longer than yours do.
Yeah.
He moves 6 inches.
At least I have something to do like in my hero phase now. It used to be like heroic action. Cool, let's go.
All right, next. I'm going to just kind of hug this terrain over here. Oops. Is this one, this one's just a standard 1-2 more battle tactic?
Yep.
Okay.
I told my wife we were streaming, and now she's like, "Ooh, you're famous."
You're fancy. You're like, I don't know about that, but I'm streaming.
You have all the objectives.
That's the plan, Sam. I don't think. I'm actually going to kind of hold off on those guys. So that's end of movement. So shoots. He has a 30-inch range and he does not need line of sight. Do I have you?
30 steps here.
Okay.
Next turn.
He has a 30-inch range, and I think I've got you. Okay. So, they did not move, so I need 2s to hit. Ouch.
Bad news. You are going in the bad.
They're in timeout. I can't remember if I'm 2s or 3s to wound. Run 2.
Right. So 6 up. Nope.
2 damage.
So 5 up more. Nope. So nope. Take 2.
Yay! We only need 38 to go. I will not be charging. I will not be combating. I will not need to battle shock. So 1, 2 more. I have all 4.
And the battle tactic.
And battle tactic. So 5 points.
All right. 1, 2 more. Battle tactic was magical dominance.
Yep.
All right. Start of the hero phase. Rod's going to try to get rid of that.
Okay. What's your battle tactic?
Battle tactic is going to be one of the new ones I get. It's going to be clear them out. Pick one objective on the battlefield that you do not control. Complete this battle tactic, and at the end of the turn, you control that objective, and that objective is contested by a King Broad Stomp unit that made a charge this turn.
Okay.
I'm going to pick this one.
Okay.
Alright, so Broad trying to get rid of this.
Yes. More than 5?
5. Nope.
So no?
Still hanging out.
Oh, Primal Magic.
Oh, Primal Magic. 4.
Not from me.
You get 1.
But I could possibly give myself 1. I do not.
Alright, so we have 2. Yay.
Yay.
But it doesn't matter because I don't have any spells. So. Alright, Rod's then going to try to chant a prayer.
Okay.
Oh, heroic actions.
Yes.
Those are helpful. There's plenty of those. Bron's going to try to heal.
Okay.
Hey, I rolled under. So D3, 1. So, okay.
I'm going to try to get an extra command point on my bell. Nope.
Alright, Broad's going to try to use his Prayers of the Hermit. It goes off on a 3, but I'm next to Mystical, so we go off on 2.
Yep.
Alright, so it goes off.
You needed that.
I'm going to give everyone +2 move.
Okay.
Alright, movement. Just out of just moving it.
And not to stop your thought process there, but did you not claim that one? You didn't. You said okay. Okay.
These two are going to go that way.
I just thought it said it had to be King Broad. No.
No, it just has to be someone from his stomp. The other one.
From his stomp.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Someone in my army.
Gotcha. Okay.
The other one I have to have Broad.
You have to have Broad. Okay.
Alright, so we'll start by running Broad, and I want to get out there, so I'm going to spend the command point to make it 6.
Okay.
So that means you can go 18.
That works too.
It's like he was made for it.
It was.
Got to do damage. Alright. This guy will move, so he can move 12. So we're going to move 10 to there.
Oh.
And then 2. And then this guy will run.
Okay.
For 6. So he can move his 18 as well. So go nuzzle up. So we can't go off by ourselves. We have to have buddies.
Holding hands the entire time.
Yeah. If you see a Gargan by himself, he's in danger. Alright. Shooting. I'm going to start with this guy.
Okay.
On a 2-up, I can pick up this terrain and throw it. So, let him go. There's a really dumb interpretation of this rule, if you've read it online, where people are saying you can teleport megas.
Okay.
I already asked Jeff, and he ruled on the side of common sense and said no.
Okay.
So this will go.
So you toss it off of the board. And then what happens?
And then I get D6 range attacks out of it for 5.
Okay.
I'm going to spend a command point for give him all-out attack.
Okay.
So he's going to throw, because it's an 18-inch range attack for both of his range
And
attacks
what's
now.
the rend?
So that terrain is Rend 2. His regular boulder is Rend 3. Because he has both.
Okay.
Can I? Nope. Alright, so all we can hit is these guys.
Okay.
So we'll put all the attacks into them.
Obviously, I will all-out defense.
So we'll start with the range attacks,
That's this one.
which is 4s and 3s regular. So it'll be 3s and 3s. So 3 hit, 3s to wounds. So all wound, that's Rend 2, and it's D3 plus 3 damage per. Yeah, it's gross.
So with my Mystic Shield and my all-out defense, I'm at a 6 save. So I save 1, I take 2.
So it'll be, so that's 5, yeah, so it'll be 10 damage.
Okay.
And then
Well, just go ahead and do your other one.
my other rock
Yep.
is 3s and 2s normally, so it'll be 2s and 2s. It's only 1 attack though, which means it normally doesn't hit. Hey! That'll go straight through though,
Yep.
so it'll be 4 damage.
Okay.
It'll be 14 damage.
So 14 total. Okay. 7. Trying not to break coherency, but I think you kind of moved them too with that shift.
Yeah, just pick them out however they need to be. Like, they definitely got moved.
I'm only left with 6 though. Okay.
Boom, easy peasy. Alright, this guy's going to throw his rock at the
At the help it? Yep.
so it'll be 3s and 2s.
Okay.
Never mind, doesn't matter.
Okay.
Alright, that's all my shooting.
Okay.
On to charges. So we'll start with this guy.
Yep.
It's a 5. I'm going to say that probably does not get there.
Nope.
Nope, we need a 7. So spend a command point to reroll that. That's a 7.
Then you get in. Yep.
On a 2 up, they'll take impact mortals.
Yep.
Nope.
Nope.
And then we'll see if this guy does it just looking for big numbers.
Just for funsies.
Does 9 get there?
Nope.
No, you need an 11. Okay. That's fine. Alright. Monster's action. I'll try to stomp.
2 up.
Nope. Alright. I'm going in the bad dice pool. Okay. Do you have anything?
No.
Alright. Well, then we'll go to our attacks.
All right.
Okay. Alright, I'll spend my last one for all attack.
Yep.
So we're going to start with our Almighty Stomp. 2 attacks will be 2s and 3s. 1 hits. Nope. Death Grip will be 1 attack, 2s and 2s. Alright, so it'll be Ren 2, D6 damage.
Okay. That just goes through.
Okay. So 2.
Okay.
And then 4 Crusher Flail, which will be 6 attacks. And these will be 3s and 3s.
Oh my. All hit.
All hits. So that's 12 damage.
Okay.
It's Ren 3.
Yep. So these 5 rats right here are within range to potentially do mortal wounds back to you on
Absolutely.
6s. Nope. No mortal wounds.
At first I was going to throw my rock at him, and then I was like, wait, I have to charge.
First I have to come in here.
I have to charge to get this battle attack.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
That's it.
So you've got 1, 2.
Yep.
Battle tactic. 4 points.
Yep. Pretzel might actually happen. Hold on. All right. It is
All right. Roll for turn 2.
5 to 4. 1.
4. I will go first. Roll for primal magic. 2. I potentially give myself 1 more. Yep. So I have 3. For my battle tactic.
And after the game, I can venture into this void under the table where my dice ran away.
I don't know where it would have gone.
I don't know. We'll look later.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. All right. Battle tactic, battle tactic. I don't think I can do intimidate the invaders yet.
Yeah, that one's hard.
Yeah.
Their army over there.
These battle tactics are the worst.
Yeah, I lucked out. I got 2 good ones in this army for now. Well, good for Mega Guard.
Yeah, good for you guys.
Charge on your objective. Neat, it's yours.
Done. Sold. We will do lead into the maelstrom.
Yeah, charge and remain.
Charge and try to stay alive. All right, let's do it. All right, so
Heroic action.
yes, we're gonna finest hour.
Interesting, because I'm also going to do my best day ever.
Bestest day ever.
Yeah.
Good times, good times.
Didn't know we had birthday twins here, but apparently.
We did it. We did it. He's going to pray filth. On a 3-up. I can re-roll.
Yep. There you
For
go.
5, he's going to give himself +1 to his wound rolls. My priest back here is going to roll rabid. On a 6, he's going to give him +1 to his attack characteristic, and then I get to choose a plague, but I think you're outside of range of anything. So I choose not to choose a plague.
Fair.
Yep. His Peel of Doom over here.
Do you have like a running list of all the plagues that you've got throughout your GT?
Do I have a running list of what?
Of like all the plagues that you get throughout your GT? You're like, yes, I got all of these.
Sometimes. Never have. I should though.
I'm keeping a running tally of how many pieces of terrain I throw this tournament.
So far?
My goal was 15.
Okay.
So far I'm only at 3 though.
You can do it. I believe in you. What did I roll a 4? On a 4, deafening peals. If you are within 13 inches of my bell and you want to issue a command until my next hero phase, on a 5-up, I negate that
I mean,
command.
that could matter, like if you run him forward
It
or
could
something.
potentially matter, so deafening peals for that one. Somewhere in here. Again, all the tokens.
The plus side about playing against Gargants is we have lots of time to kill, like,
Right. We don't have to be like, rush.
yeah. I've literally had someone be like, I'm gonna go to the bar real quick. Do you mind? I'm like, no, it's fine. We have time.
You want a drink while I'm at it? Okay, so Peel of Doom. Alright, so we are on 2 spells. He's my Unbounder?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
So let's see. Am I within 30? We did move
You
up.
probably are of this guy.
So that's 30.
So you're within 30 of him and him. But he can cast whatever he wants.
Alright, so I have 2 I can try to mess up.
Okay. He's going to attempt Mystic Shield. It goes off on an 8.
We'll try to shut that down with the primal dice.
Okay. Roll your dice first without adding the primal dice. Now add your primal dice. Okay.
Because now he gets another unbind, so.
Yes. I can't do my personal spell. And I don't really want him to take Arcane Bolt, so he'll be done for now. He tried Mystic Shield, right?
Yep.
He's going to do Arcane Bolt on an 8, 9, 10 because he has +2 right now.
Yeah, you can have it.
Okay. And then back here we'll try Hoarfrost. That's an 8-up. 7. I will spend my primal. 8. So it very barely goes off. I will wholly within 12 inches.
The bell?
Choose the bell. I have to decide which profile I am choosing.
You get to roll first and then decide?
I've always decided and then rolled what I'm choosing within that profile.
Yeah, I thought you got to roll and then decide. We don't use it, so...
I'm going to go for the Warpstone Staff. And I'm going to change the rend to 3.
Nice. So don't fight that thing. Got it.
So try not to, I guess. And then for his... Actually, for his second spell, I'm going to try to summon the Gravetide. On a 6. I honestly don't know if that comes out.
Sounds about right. 6, 7, somewhere in that range.
6, yep.
Oh.
I will spend 1.
Yeah.
Please hold. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, +2, 10, 11.
Alright, we'll try.
Okay. Might as well.
6.
Yes. Nope.
Right.
Okay. Range of 8. So basically, right in front of these guys.
I'm glad they changed the range on that, because it used to be like, you have to cast this base to base with the thing. No,
And you're like, great, thanks.
neat.
Wonderful. Okay. So that is end of hero phase.
When you move the rats.
At the end of hero phase.
Okay.
Yep. Which I actually forgot to do that last hero phase, but that's my fault, so.
Oh, it's both ones.
It's
right,
all
I'll
hero
remind you
phases,
then.
yep. All hero phases. And this can fly, so it's just gonna fly right over that. Nothing on that one. This one I roll 13 dice.
Get out his moon counter.
I might not roll any 6s, don't get too excited.
At least get...
Well, I'll roll 13 6s. I got 2,
Yeah.
as you said.
Is it just 2 mortals?
Just 2 mortals, yep. So now we move.
I don't even think there's any place for him to redeploy.
He's just stuck.
So do you go to a lot of tournaments?
So we come here every year, for sure. This is our one for sure tournament. We usually...
You're from Indiana?
Yes. So we usually go to Adepticon. We did Armed Forces Day this past year. That's in Illinois. I don't know if you're familiar with that one.
Yeah, that's run by the Grimdark guys.
Yeah, yep. We're actually running our own first ever tournament.
The South Bend one, right?
Yeah.
I have a couple friends that are going to be going to it.
So we're pretty excited about that. And that's really, I mean, we have like our own local tournaments that I go to. Those are about every other month. Usually no more than 16 players, so they're not super huge, but they're fun, so.
Yeah.
How about you?
So I have an agreement with my wife. I can do one in Q1, Q2, and Q1, Q1, Q2, Q4.
Okay.
I skipped the summer.
So she doesn't play?
No. She told me if there was a pretty faction, she might.
That's when you tell her that you can paint Sylvaneth to be like cherry blossoms.
Yeah.
It's fair.
It didn't help that I already had some Sylvaneth that I painted with some blood stuff.
Okay, so you kind of...
Yeah, I kind of tainted that one.
You already uglified them.
Yeah. She was like, well, they could be pretty, but...
All right, let me roll for his movement here. He's going 7 inches.
I went to the Spring Rubicon last year up in Wisconsin, and for that one I had some pretty models that she liked because I got like a whole bunch of D&D style piece of chaos. So like I had herring guns for my shamans, so they're all rabbit people.
Okay.
So she liked those.
See, I think rats are cute, so that's why I play the rats. But I get that that's weird and not everybody thinks rats are cute, so.
Hey, we don't throw stones in this house. I have Nagash popping out of a mega gargant, right?
And I'm going to roll for his movement here. He's moving forward, and that still keeps me outside of 3 of it.
Alright, and then off of that, I'll redeploy him. For 3?
Fine then. Run away! So, end of movement. We're blooping through the knothole over here.
So at the end of the movement phase, the Skaven are pressing on the Giants a little bit here. We have some sensor bearers gearing up to go into that, what I can only assume is a converted King Broad. It is a big, ripped open gargant with Nagash popping out. And then we just hold away a Hell Pit Abomination from one side of the board to the other, getting ready to back up the one Hell Pit that looks like it's about to go in. After a 3-inch redeploy, those charges are a little close. Obviously nothing guaranteed here on the tabletop with Warhammer Age of Sigmar, but we should be looking at a little bit of back and forth here from the Skaven. Now, Skaven generally is a tricksy, hold on, play the long game kind of army. Into Giants, it's even harder because they have so many wounds. There's not really much we can do to fight them. So, what we're going to end up doing here right now with the what looks like the Plague Claw shooting is going to go into one of the Giants. We're going to take you back to the tabletop to check that out. But remember, here at Highground Gaming, we want to make sure you're getting the matchups you want to see. So in the chat, make sure you're leaving matchups here at the tournament. We might be able to make that happen if we have a pairing that works out during one of the rounds. If not, maybe we can play that on a future battle report. And as always, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and we'll be bringing you more action live from the Michigan GT all day and tomorrow.
He does.
All right.
It adds 2 to your battle shock roll, so that really gets you. But also adds 1 to your hit rolls for any attacks.
Wait, it gives me...
It adds 1 to my hit rolls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say, it makes it so I hit better? That seems horrible.
What I mean.
And then you guys need to get some of those Fellwater trolls to vomit into those things.
Or something. They're going to shoot at King Broad. 2s to hit. 6s are automatic mortals, so that's 2 mortals right there. And then to wound, I don't remember. I think it's 3s. So nothing. Just the 2 mortals.
5 ups. Makes one, takes one.
Yep.
So all three of them are on 2 wounds. Or I've taken 2 wounds.
Okay. So now we charge. Here. Yep. I don't really feel like I need to actually measure that, so we're good. 8, right?
Yeah, 8 and a 7.
Okay. We will re-roll.
There you go.
We're coming in. Don't want to get him stuck on your model.
We can spin that gargant whatever way makes it easier if you want.
Okay, we'll just. Here we go. And a 7.
Yep.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
No. He's cool. He's fine.
I mean, I'm kind of scared of this guy anyways. Like, look at all the buffs he has.
He does have a lot of buffs, yes.
And he gets a +1 to hit as well.
And he's -1 to wound in melee. So let's remember that.
How many points was your list?
2,000 exact.
Okay, so then I will get my triumph of
Okay.
+1 to wound,
Okay.
which I will promptly forget, but...
Okay. I'm going to actually activate here first before you slaughter me.
Monsters actions?
Yes, monster sections.
So...
I don't have any monsters in, so you get yours.
Alright, so we're going to roar this guy.
Okay.
So, no commands.
roaring, yep.
And we'll try to stomp over there.
Yep.
Yep, for D3. It's 2.
That's 1 model.
Hey! Alright, now start over there.
Now I'll start over. Because we charged, I get 1 extra attack.
There you go.
Because we are 18 inches within plague months, I get +1 to my wound roll.
Alright.
So that is 4 attacks apiece.
Glad I killed one.
Hitting on 3s.
Not the best.
And now wounding on 2s because of my...
Yep.
So that is 3, 7, nope, 6, coming in at run.
Run what? Run 1? Alright, so I'm looking for 5s. So, 3, so I take 3. How much damage?
2 apiece, so
Alright.
6 total.
I'm looking for 5s. So, I take 4.
Okay. Your turn.
Alright. What's his armor?
He's a 4-up save, 5-up ward save.
Alright. So, and he's and a -1 to wound him, right? Let's save this. Let's have some fun. I'm going to sacrifice all my attacks and do his Fort Crusher massive flail things, which on a 4-up he does 46 mortals.
Okay. Ouch.
Sorry. Alright,
Okay.
so it hits. So it'll be 46.
All ones. Okay, that's fine.
So it's 9.
14.
Yeah, 11.
14.
What?
14.
Oh, am I bad at math? I am bad at math. 14.
I mean, I'll roll 11 dice if you want me to.
Sorry.
So, 5-up ward save.
There's some 5s.
So I take 7.
Sweet.
Okay.
And that's all him. I've never seen it actually work.
Alright. I'm going to do my Great Plague Sensor on a 2-up.
I'm going to all-out defense.
Okay. And you roared me, so I can't do anything. On a 2-up, it does D3 plus 3 mortals. So 4 mortals.
Oh, I'll just take him because he doesn't have a ward. Oh no, he does have a ward. I'm sorry. So we'll roll those at the end.
And then my next one gets D3 attacks. So 1 attack.
So you get a plus attack.
1, yep.
And then you get a plus to hit as well.
And my plus to wound because of filth. So choose to hit.
Yeah.
2 to wound.
Alright.
1 at red 1.
Alright, so he's best day ever and all out defense.
Yep.
Right, so he'll be a 3 up. So he'll be a 3 up on this. That didn't matter anyways.
1 damage.
Right, so he'll take the 3 here. Right.
For Fetid Blades have 6 attacks. Oh, plus 1, 7 attacks. Choose to hit because of Finest Day. And 3s to wound because of Filth. So that is 4. No rend on that one.
4 3-ups. Save them all.
Save them all. And then the last one is my Rusty Spikes, which has the Blade of Corruption on it. Choose to hit. Ouch. Choose to wound. Looking for 6s, hopefully. So this one comes in Ren 3, and these ones are coming in Ren 1.
Alright, so Ren 3, so basically a 2 up, so Ren 3 puts me to a 5 up.
Yep.
So we'll do that one first. Save it. And then
just 1 rend on those.
So these will be 3 ups. Save them all.
Okay.
Alright, and now the 4 mortals.
Yep.
So a 5 up save for mortals. Doesn't matter. Alright.
Alright.
So he's taken 7 wounds total. You gotta get him to 16 to bracket.
Yep.
Alright, over here. Broad never attacks, so let's see what he does. Alright. Alright, so we're going to start with the Almighty Stomp. Because they have wounds characteristics of 3 or less, I add 1 to hit. So it's 2 attacks, it'll be 2s and 3s. They don't have any other
minus 1 to wounds.
Alright, so it'll be 2s and 4s. So it's Ren 2, D3 damage.
Ren 2, how much damage?
D3.
Okay, that just goes through.
So for 1. Next, Death Grip, 1 attack. It'll be 3s and 3s. So it'll be Ren 2, D6 damage for 4.
Okay.
And then his club attack, which will be 3s and 4s, and it is 4 attacks. All hits. And then 4 is the wounds.
So 3.
So that'll be 15 damage.
Okay, so you got him.
Good job, Rod. You don't normally do anything.
But he did today.
But you get your battle tactic.
I get my battle tactic. So I've got 1, 2, battle tactic, 4 points. Right?
Yeah, you have 1, 2 battle tactic. Yep. Right. 1, 2. All right. So extra command points. Battle tactics. At the start, I will try to get rid of this.
Okay, 5 up. Or more than 5, I should say.
6, 8. Alright, battle tactic. No, can't do that one. we've got it into the maelstrom as well.
All right.
All right. Heroic action. Bottle attempt to heal. 8. So there. 3. 2.
2. Yep.
What did you like to do for heroic action?
I will. Take that away first of all. I'll attempt an extra command point. Nope. No bueno.
All right. Rod's going to attempt to pray to Muhammad. So it goes off on a 3. He's the mystical, so it goes off on a 2. Goes off. He's going to do Light of the Earth. I can heal each one of them up to D3.
Okay.
So he'll heal 1. He'll heal 1. Rod, you're not doing very well on this. Rod will heal 1.
1.
Alright. Good prayer, guys. Good prayer.
Yeah, at least it went off. It could have been worse.
Alright, on the movements. Oh, move that?
Oh, yes. It moves 12 inches and it flies. I don't know if I can land over there, though, is the problem.
Yeah, you'd have to measure from the back to the base.
Yeah.
But you can, like, nuzzle over.
I was going to say, can I, like...
Yeah, you can tow them and then stop here.
Yeah, so if I just go... Boop, there's my 12-inch movement.
Absolutely.
And then I just roll 1 apiece, since you only have 1 model, because you're rude. Yes and no.
How many mortals?
Just 1.
Alright, 5 up, save. Hey.
Hey-o.
Alright, we'll start with Rod.
Yep.
Play the random. The random parts are, where's my tape measure?
All right, guys and gals, we have Andy back from Gray Matter Gaming. We'll give you a little picture of his face for a moment.
I'm sorry, you gotta see me.
I know they've been looking at me all day. You're fine. So we're bringing in another Skaven faithful to talk about this game. I think a little commentary is necessary.
Yep.
So what we've got is King Broad's Stampas. I think that's what they're called anyway. Going after these Skaven, which is always fun to see, right? A King Broad Stomp, not Stompas. So King Broad Stomp, they're going after the Skaven. Right now we have the Plague Sensor in combat with a Gargant. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's a lot.
It's alive. I mean, Gargants can be swingy in their damage. The Plague Sensor has a lot of wounds on it to be able to absorb. It can probably last a couple rounds. The thing that I'm looking at is it looks kind of unsupported.
Yeah, so, well, we have the 2 hell pits over there.
Yep.
Right? And we know
I see them.
know from experience, mostly playing each other, and you playing them a lot more than me.
Hell pits rip through Gargants.
Right. Hell pits just do the thing.
They got damage 2 and damage 3 attacks, and, you know, they can be a little bit swingy in their damage too, but if that Hell Pit can get in there... 2 weeks ago I actually played a 2 Hell Pit list, the same list I played against you. I played that against a Gargant player, and Hell Pits can do some damage.
And the Jezzails are knocked out by the throwing boulders. It's always sad to see them go. That long range damage is going to be missed. I love Giselles. I don't know. I'm really mad that they left them as artillery, so you can't reinforce them at all.
That's the main knock, right? You can't reinforce them, and so you can't do your all-out attack on more than one unit. When you do your spell effects on it for one more war powers,
right?
You're only hitting that smaller group.
Now, I think so. Jessica is playing the Skaven, and I think that she's done an excellent job of maneuvering. We have the wall in front of the bell because we want the bell hurt but not dead. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
As for this plague sensor, I'm really nervous. I'm just really nervous for this plague sensor.
I don't think it's a bad idea. I think if you're going to use one of your tools, I'd rather get the plague sensor beat up than the health hit.
True.
Because the health hit can't take a punch, but the plague sensor can.
No, yeah, you throw it in, you do all its damage, and then it dies, right?
And hopefully the Gargants are swinging at the plague sensor instead of swinging at your health hits. And so it kind of depends on how the turn sequence go if she can get those in there.
So we rolled the charge. It doesn't look very good from up here. But again, we have the same view you guys do, which is this top-down.
Yeah.
So I can't see what the dice were, but it looks like we failed that charge. So let's see what this looks like. Are we getting a War Stompa into Clan Rats?
Looks like he rolled a 7 and
was an 8.
I think he did a reroll on
There's
looks
like a 7. Maybe more than that now. I see a 6 in there. So obviously he made it on that one, or he wouldn't have moved the model. Basic game mechanics, right?
That's how it works.
So really interesting conversions on these Gargants.
So that looks like a 9 on the measurement
to
be able to get King Broad in.
Yeah. And I don't think we got there. So all in all, not devastating for the Rats. I think we're going to end up with a unit of Clan Rats that is low, if not gone.
I don't think they'll be gone. I think they'll be there. Depends on the command points if she'll be able to keep them around to be able to spend that command point to have them flee from battle shock.
Well, don't forget impact hits.
Yep.
So impact hits on top of attacks. Oh no! And the plague sensor goes down. It hurts.
It hurts, but
the help hits are not in combat.
The help hits aren't there yet. The plague sensor is a little bit of a hammer and anvil bolt, so that hurts.
It hurts to see it go, but it did a job, right? There's a wound marker on that Gargant. We don't know how many wounds.
And what turn is this? Is this the bottom or top?
I believe this is the bottom of 2.
Okay.
It might actually be turn 3.
So if this is the top, and then the Skaven player can go next, you have the potential for getting the health hit back in.
So here we got a rules thing going on. It is the monstrous action for the War Stompa that's in. How do you feel about Gargant, Sandy? Not just against Skaven, but just in general.
I like them. I think there's from 2 perspectives. The models, I like having big stompy things put on the table. That's just a fun concept. From the models, I wish their legs would be positioned a little bit differently instead of all having the same pose. But I like the idea of huge stompy things. I love the conversion that's on the table right there with
the King Broad.
King Broad with Nagash popping out of his chest. It looks awesome. For the viewers at home, it's probably hard to see because it's top down, but it's a beautiful conversion with Nagash ripping out of a Gargant.
Well, if the viewers would like to see it, we just had a short put up where we're close up on King Broad.
Oh, okay.
So you can actually see him live and in person, well, kind of on a video. So not really live or in person at all.
But it's a picture. Good work, Mike.
Close enough.
And from a rules perspective and how they play, I think they play pretty fun. I think they play, a nice, straightforward army. You know, I think they're in a good place, you know, overall, where, you know, they take a lot of damage, they dish out a lot of damage. I actually think from a playing perspective, I actually think they're kind of hard to play.
They are.
Because whatever you do, you're committing a quarter of your army a certain position, right? And that's a big commitment.
So what I like is the smooth brainness of a Gargan Slice. You can run 4 Gatebreakers, 1 War Scroll the entire time.
And it is, right? You have that ability. I think there's a level of difficulty to actually play it well.
Yeah.
Because positioning in a Gargant can lose you a game.
True.
And you have that difficulty in doing that. But at the same time, it's also kind of a great army for a beginner because you can just have a couple of War Scrolls and have a good game and you can be relatively competitive.
Right, and what I think we're seeing here is both ends of the spectrum right now. You have the lowest model count army in the game versus one of the highest model count armies in the game. Because Skaven, while they're not really a Horde army anymore, they still bring the Horde.
You can bring it
anywhere they go. Because Clan Rats will never be vacant in any of these lists unless, for some reason,
you take Giant Rats.
You take Giant Rats, which we have found out.
Giant Rats are phenomenal.
Giant Rats are the bomb.
Pro tip from your middle table commentator here from Grey Matter Gaming, Giant Rats are fantastic.
For those fans of the channel, you'll recognize Andy from his Lumineth play on the channel with his foxes. But we are the servants of the Horned Rat at heart.
At heart. I got 13,000 points of Skaven, and part of me feels I can't buy anymore because I have 13,000 points of Skaven.
You say that, but apparently Skaven might be the 4.0 army.
And if they are, I will buy a lot more Skaven.
We will have tons of Skaven.
I might end up with 26,000 points of Skaven.
I've thought about many a time about when that happens, how to use my old models in a way that actually is nice and not, because I'm gonna want the new stuff and I'm gonna want to have a lot of the new stuff, but my old stuff needs to be used or repurposed in some way.
My hope is if they refresh it, and that they refresh it, is that they refresh the old garbage models of Clan Eshin primarily, right? Your Gutter Runners, your Night Runners, because I'll have no regrets about getting rid of those. Because they're absolutely horrible.
You know, I love what they do. I'm very not happy with them out there.
Because you don't need new Clan Rats.
Nope.
You don't need new Vermin Lords. You don't need new Bells and Furnaces. Even the Plague Monks aren't bad, right?
I mean, shoot, Storm Vermin, Storm Fiends, fine.
I mean, you need your Gutter Runners, your Night Runners,
Rat Ogres,
your Rat Ogres, Giant Rats, Plague Sensor Bearers, and Acolytes.
I disagree with you on the Sensor Bearers.
They're metal.
No, they're not. They're fine cast, but they're one-piece fine cast.
Viewers at home, I am rolling my eyes.
Yeah, Andy is angry. You can see the anger in the face.
I have Plague Sensor Bearers at home.
I have the fine cast version.
Mine are metal, and I need to put them in a sock so I can swing said sock at your head for saying that.
Look, would I take new Sensor Bearers? Yes. Do I don't have the metal ones, so I can't speak to that. I can only speak to the fine cast. They come out in one piece. They're excellent.
The metal ones are one piece too.
They're well detailed. The fine cast ones are well detailed. It's one of the few fine cast sculpts that actually worked. Okay, because we all know that fine cast is not always great.
Fine cast is not garbage. I haven't seen the fine cast ones for those models, so
I'll bring mine to you, and you can see them. It'll be fine.
On the flip side, you look at the Plague Sensor Bearer guy that they did in the new.
Oh God! If they were like that, yeah,
Underworld
okay.
set where there's so much motion.
Yeah.
Right. The robes look awesome. You have the flail and you have the smoke going around.
Yes. Okay. Fine. I will take
It'd be
that.
So beautiful.
I would take that, but we all know GW. They're not going to put the warband models.
No.
in the actual unit.
Well, I mean, you have the gutter runners from the other Underworld band.
See, now they could do that anytime they want.
They're just sitting there. And some of the Skaven models go back to like what, 92, 93?
Right. So of the Slinks Skittershanks Claw Pack, which model is the best?
In my opinion, it's the guy with the net. It's the gutter runner with the net.
Okay. That's all we need to talk about, because it's mine too. Hands down.
It's so much motion.
It's so dynamic. It's tall enough to, like, with the other ones, be at a good level.
And it's not one of these models that has the dynamic aspect to it that's so fragile, where you have like a random little thing poking up that's going to snap off every time. As Mike said earlier, I also play Lumineth, and so I have broken
spears.
So many spears and lance tips. So
it's gross.
But the claw pack for the gutter runners, man, if they're like that, I'm really hoping that
I would
Skaven get a refresh like how Seraphon got, how Cities of Sigmar got.
Yeah, I would love to see it. You know, there's been speculation that they're going to remove some of the older models from the range.
I wouldn't mind that too much.
Like Legend rule or Legends, a number of Skaven units.
The Skaven book has a ton of work.
So what needs to go?
I would say Night Runners need to go. I don't think there's room for in Clan Eshin to have a mass horde unit, right? They're not a mass horde.
They're not a mass horde. They're 10 models. They have a 2d6 pregame move. Why would you ever want to get rid of that?
They look like monkeys.
They need new models, not to be gone.
I might be biased because they look like monkeys.
I think 5 models is good for what they do on gutter runners.
Here's what I think.
I'm biased.
I think you get rid of the Night Runners.
Okay.
You get new models for gutter runners.
Okay.
You add in a new unit called like the Eshin Triad, which is a unit of 3 assassins.
Okay.
Right?
I'm good with that.
They're not quite like assassin hero levels. They're better than gutter runners, right? And you have all sorts of movement shenanigans and stuff like that, right?
Yeah,
they can use a novel even if it's shut down. They can use a terrain feature as a novel once per game.
You know what I want to see them do? Skaven riding giant rats.
They used to have those back in the day.
I know, the Brood Horror was a real thing.
I have the Brood Horror.
I love the Brood Horror.
They used to have a Forge World unit, didn't it? I know they had maybe I'm thinking Wolf Rats.
Yeah, Wolf Rats is what you're thinking
of.
They had
Wolf Rats, maybe.
Let's have like Wolf Rat Cavalry. A Wolf Rat Cavalry unit would be gross and perfect. Honestly, you could take the Giselles at that point. Because you can't reinforce them anyway, so who cares? You know, leave me my Warp Lightning Cannon. Leave the Plague Claw for everyone.
And I'd say that's probably true. I mean, Clan Sprayer already gets most of the love. Right? You know.
Like, give me some either Clans Molder or Clans Verminous Wolf Rat Riders. I'm cool with that.
I think you also need they've done in the past, they've done a handful of hybrid type games. I'm just looking to see what's going on in the game. It looks like the Clan Rats are no longer there.
Oh, so, no, there's 5 sensor bearers there next to them.
You still got the 5 sensor bearers, and you have the bell still holding on strong.
While Andy talks to you, I'm going to go look at wound counts on these Gargants.
That'll make it big.
And I'll try and give you a better picture.
So it's interesting looking at this, where a lot of the Skaven models, which is what they use to absorb wounds and to be able to do their shenanigans, they're starting to run out of bodies. But it kind of depends on how low the Gargants are looking. Usually by this point you're hoping to get at least one Gargant down and you can start focusing fire. But we'll see what Mike comes back with when he's talking about the wounds. But the big thing is the 2 Hell Pits are still there waiting to crash in and do some damage. We still got the Plague Sensor Bearers, which they can do a ton of damage on the charge.
We have a problem.
How many wounds do the Gargants have left, Mike?
A lot. So at the bottom of your screen in the center, what I believe is a War Stomper with an excellent conversion of another body coming out of his chest. Has taken 4 wounds.
That's not a lot.
King Broad
Yep.
has taken 1.
Okay. So
And then the other War Stomper has taken 3. So we are in danger.
Well, the main takeaway that I see of this is that there was clearly sabotage from some of the Grey Seer's underlings in this battle.
So it is quite evident that there is quite a lot of sabotage going on. It's a hard thing to come back from, but with 2 hell pits on the table, still to fight, I think there's a chance. Because honestly, like 1 hell pit can do most of the damage it needs to do.
You're running into 2 problems.
Yeah.
I mean, you're right. The hell pits can do a ton of damage. The problem is you're running out of battle tactics because the Skaven do not have good battle tactics. A lot of Skaven battle tactics, even the new ones they just got, are on retreating. Hell pits don't count as battle line, and they don't count as heroes. So you start running out of options potentially for getting battle tactics, even if the hell pits can spike damage and take down 1 or 2 of the
Gargants.
Gargants. But a lot of this depends on whether, how the turn flow works, if, there's able to be a nice double. And the hell pits, if things roll right, even if you smack one down, they can get right back up.
What it looks like is going on is discussion over spells. And this might be for the battle tactic. So I think it's an uphill battle for Skaven on this one at this moment.
Yeah.
But Skitterleap. We just got a Skitterleap off. So Skitterleap has happened. It is probably, what it probably is? Surround and destroy.
Where's the Grey Seer? Is that the one in the bottom right corner?
Yep. So it just went next to that large tower in the bottom right corner. It's super weird because the video is flipped for us.
Yep.
But and also that terrain is so tall.
It is a beautiful table.
It is. I love the Elven Village Woods library, broken library thing. I want to get it.
Yeah.
But I can imagine this is a rather pricey set online. So, and for friends of the channel, they'll know I am no genius. Especially since when I play an army, I forget they get 19 million command points at the beginning. That is a callback to our Slanesh game that I last played in. But there's a lot to be learned from terrain placement. Even there's a lot of terrain on this table, a lot of big pieces of terrain. So I think some of that plays into positioning. Now you weren't here for the beginning, but the Gargants were in a castle.
Okay.
And there used to be a set of 3 trees right where this tablet is.
Okay.
So I believe one of the Gargants kicked it off the table. So that is out and about now on the side. But I think we're sending some more spells down towards the Gargants.
Yep.
Primal dice being rolled.
Well, the nice part is, the bell can move by itself now, so even though the clan rats are dead, it's not
Pushed into battle was such a bad rule.
It was a carryover from Warhammer Fantasy, right, which made sense when you were ranking up units, and it didn't make sense in AOS anymore.
Right, but, they redid the book.
And they had multiple options to remove it, and they kept it in there for, how long has it been now? 8 years?
Mm-hmm.
And it was just a constant crutch. And,
the bell, I think, is a point of contention for a lot of Skaven players.
It's such an iconic model.
It is.
And when you read the stories and the lore, you hear about how dangerous and deadly the bell is when it rings.
It doesn't do anything.
You get an extra inch of movement,
Yeah,
if you're
it's
lucky.
nothing. Yeah, it's nothing.
You know.
I mean, we're looking at the bell, figuring out where it can go.
Yeah, I think they're measuring right now if they can fit past the Mega Gargan and the terrain. If it can go.
Which looks like there's enough room, because deceptively wide
Yep.
is the name of the game with the Screaming Bell.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we all bring the bell for one reason, and that's the hope of the Vermin Lord that's inside of it.
It's an odd rule mechanic. It's kind of neat that they added it on, but it's a weird mechanic that you now want one of your centerpiece models of your army to die, right? Or you want it mostly dead, I guess would be the correct terminology.
Yeah, you need it mostly dead. We did another wound to Brod. Brod has now taken 2 wounds.
Hey, there you go. You know, is that one of the bells of lucky rolls that can do 1 mortal wound to something?
Is it enough? No, but we're getting there. So what do we have here? We have the Sun's List, King Brod, and a Gatebreaker, which is the general. It's a big eater. Then we have a lucky shiny hat and a war stomper with the hand carved nullstone icon. So really focusing on the anti-magic meta there,
which makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, you're dealing with all those things. You have a
plus
lot
King
of
Brod's a priest, so it gives you a lot of options. And I think what we're going to see here, unfortunately for the Skaven, I think what we're going to see is a Gargan victory. But these Skaven are fighting the good fight.
Yep.
So we're going to hopefully have some sensor bearers in on this giant. Because I love sensor bearers.
It's one of those things. Even if the sensor bearers aren't by the furnace, they're not by the plague monks to get their buffs. I don't think there's a plague priest around to add any buffs close to them. So it's I think it's going to be an uphill battle for them to be able to do much, especially on their own.
Yeah, making sure we have enough room to move these sensor bearers.
One of the things that hasn't been brought up is the Plague Claw Catapult.
Yeah.
I personally like the Plague Claw Catapult in the current meta.
I don't think it's bad. I just wish it had more attacks.
I mean, you have the one, but, in general, when you're hitting a horde unit, you're in 2x2s. You have your 2 rend and 2d6 damage if they're 10 or more models.
Yeah.
You run into a lot of difficulties against Gargants. Again.
You do, but, where I think that an effect like the Plague Claw, because the Plague Claw, when you shoot, when you bend the target, isn't like -1 to bravery, or
it's -2 to battle shock test.
-2 to battle shock.
Or they count as 2 more casualties, I think is the correct term.
So I think what we can get out of that in a list where you can use it effectively, you get the horror ghast.
Yep. You
deal with like things that don't let you do inspiring presence.
And one of the things I like to do, because I'm definitely a narrative gamer, is you go 3 or 4 Plague Claws, and that way you target multiple units. You can't inspiring presence them all.
That's right.
You knock down a bunch of units. You do 2d6. Do a couple of them. You have your redundancy because you're always going to roll the 1. Someone's always going to make the armor save. But again, even if you go that route, they're not going to do anything against Gargants.
Okay, so let me ask you what you think the best army that Plague Claws can go into is.
One of the best?
Yeah.
I'd
fire into.
I mean, you have a Grot army would be
That's
perfect,
the one I was thinking of, right?
It'll go straight through. They don't get their armor saves to knock out another potential roll.
They're just garbage.
Right. It'll devastate, any type of Grots, regardless whether they're squigs or Grots or even trolls. Right?
I mean, the range is gigantic, right?
It's 30 inches.
Yeah, which is a long way.
So it's a pretty good.
So even Squig Herd, which can't get commands,
they're just going to flee.
If you get the first turn, you can make that entire unit run away.
Yeah.
And
I know nobody ever plays play claws. I went to an event recently, a Highground gaming event, by the way.
That's
where
right.
I did, I think I used 3 play claw catapults, and I finished 7th.
Hey,
and
you played really well in that tournament. I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, but you played lights out at that tournament.
It was fun. I went 2-1.
Tell us what that list was.
Man, I gotta remember.
There's a bunch of giant rats.
I had 2 units of giant rats as my battle line with 2 master molders. I had a unit of gutter runners. I had 3 play claw catapults. I had 2 hell pit abominations. I had a vermin lord deceiver, and I had 3 gray seers. And the fun part about my list was I was dreaded skitter leaping a gray seer up, dropping blizzard using the warpstone tokens, or warpstone, the 3d6, pick the 2 highest, and then he could skitter leap himself away because skitter leap and dreaded skitter leap are different spells. I was averaging 26 mortals a game just from blizzard. The hell pits running up, stomping on things. It was a fun list. I ran into the one game I lost at the bottom of 5 due to a grand strategy.
Oh man, that's got to be the one.
But it was a fun list. I've never seen anything like it. It was good. It was good. But all right. Well, I think I'm gonna step out.
All right.
Gray Matter Gaming. We're actually vending here at the event, so during the games we don't have as much traffic, but as some of the games are getting closer to wrapping up, we're going to go back and check on the booth and see how things are going. Check us out on our website, graymattergaming.org. You can find our, just Google us and you'll find our information. Again, that's our mat on the table. We're a platinum sponsor here at the Michigan GT. It's a great event. They do a lot for charities too. So it's great to be here, support the events going on, be a sponsor, and check us out on our website.
And Gray Matter Gaming is the original sponsor of Highground Gaming, the first sponsor to ever jump on board. And don't forget, if you want to see Andy and all of the Gray Matter mats that they have so generously provided for us at Highground Gaming, we have a tournament coming up on December 2nd.
Oh, that's right.
At Gatekeeper Games in Berkeley. We're going to have a great time. It's going to be just a one-day, three-round tournament, the Holiday Bash. It's going to be a good time. Find us on Best Coast Pairings. And in most of our videos, you can find the link in the description. So we're going to turn it back over to the players. Andy's going to go back to the booth because I'm sure things are burning down without you.
That's how it goes.
And because you're the boss and you got to be there. So we'll look forward to having you back on later. And we'll be here bringing you live coverage all day today and tomorrow. So we'll see you then. Thanks, Andy.
All right, thanks, Mike.
All out defense.
All right.
My flesh golem here.
3s to hit. 3s to wound. 3 at Ren 3. Woo!
Alright, so that means I'm looking at 6s.
Nice. 2 damage.
Up to 6.
3s to hit. 3s to wound. 4 at Rend 1.
So looking for 4s. So I take 2.
6.
So it's 13 damage to me.
They're just 3 apiece.
What?
It was 6 total.
Yeah.
Okay.
13 total.
Okay, I thought I was like panic.
No.
And then the last one, I just need a 2 up, and it does a mortal wound.
Alright, 5 up for the wound save.
Yep.
Nope. Alright.
I almost bracketed him, yep. Oh dang, I didn't do my +1 to hit rolls from Titan. It's fine. It's gone, it's too late. I Titanic dueled him for nothing. I honestly don't know that I rolled any 2s. I think all my failures were 1s anyway.
No, that first one, where you came in with the 6 of them.
It's okay.
Alright, I will start with the guy who's Titanic duels.
Yep.
I'm going to use my Triumph because I'm going to forget that it exists.
Okay.
So it'll be +1 to hit, +1 to win.
Okay.
So we'll start with our flail, because that's really all we care about now.
Okay.
So we'll do 6 attacks. So it's going to be 3s and 2s. 4 hits, 2s. So that's 2 Ren 3s.
They'll go through.
Alright, so that's 4 damage a pop, so 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay.
Next will be my Death Grip. So because of the monster, I get something special with my Death Grip. Oh, it's only for the damage. Alright, so it'll be 1 attack. It'll be 2s and 2s.
Nice.
It's Ren 2.
Okay. He's at a 4 because of his tough and sinews, so that brings me to a 6.
Yep.
1?
Yeah, 1.
Okay.
Okay. So these are D6, but because he's a monster, I get to roll 2 dice and take the highest.
Okay.
So 3 damage.
3 damage. Okay, so he's up to 11.
And then Almighty Stop. So this will be 2s and 2s.
Okay.
So hits. We roll. So 1 wounds.
Okay.
Ren 2. So 6 up.
So 6.
And it's D3 damage. For 1.
Okay.
Alright. Now we'll go to this guy.
Yep.
Which will be the exact same thing, but without the +1/+1.
Okay.
So we'll start with the flail. So it'll be 4s and 3s. So 4 hits. 2. So that'll be 8 damage.
Rent.
3.
Okay. 8. Okay,
that's
so
what
he's
it's restricted.
allegedly dead. He blows up instead.
How many mortals?
D3 for each. So we'll start with the general there for 3 mortals, and this guy for 1 mortal.
5 up save for the mortals. Nope. Alright, they'll...
3 mortals to your general.
Yep.
Yep.
And then he'll heal 1, or he'll heal D3.
Yep.
So that mortal, he just basically didn't
Yep.
take. And the general takes 3. There's only a 15.
Alright, and I have 3 out, 4 in, so I do not get my battle tactic.
Can we round up?
Not right, but I do have 1. So 1 point,
Alright.
if I'm mathing correctly.
You control 1.
I control 1.
Let's see, let's intimidate the leaders. You didn't get it. So it's 7 to 10. Your lead. Alright.
It's your turn.
We'll get this. Final magic doesn't matter because I don't cast spells.
But it does matter.
I mean, you can roll it. Here, I'll roll for you. And you get 1.
I do. Do I give myself 1? I do.
Alright, at the start of the turn, Broad's going to try to get rid of that. 6? I think he's got something higher than that.
I truly have no idea. Casting value of 6, so he's still there.
Still there.
Yep.
Alright, I'm also going to take Intimidate the Invaders.
Okay.
Because I can scoop that guy and go like this.
Yep.
Wait, no.
I was gonna say they gotta come
This way.
this way. Yep.
Oh, I can go that way.
Yeah.
That way, that way, that way.
Yep.
Okay. Like I said, this one got me last time. Alright, heroic action. I will try to heal him. I'm under. Hey, there we go.
Finally. I will try to keep my extra command point over here. Nope. Goes away.
All right. Rod will try to cast Bless. Nope. Alright, that's it for Hero Days.
Alright, wait.
Oh yeah, who's that guy?
Swing
Hits them both.
and a miss.
Roll the dice for each.
Yep, nope. I think it's 5 up.
Who gets Broad?
He gets,
2.
yep.
5 up. Takes it like a champ. Right on the chin. Alright, movements.
That counts.
Right.
Naturally.
And then Rock's just going to make sure he's good. There. Alright, cool.
He's still in your territory. So right now you don't have more.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, this guy will have to move.
I mean, I could be rude and just let you not get the points, but
Alright.
but I don't like to do that.
Now he's yours. So I got 1, 2, 3 in.
Yep.
He's out. Alright. 2 up. We're going to try to pick up the string. Yes.
Nice. There's your
Goodbye, arcane terrain.
goodbye, arcane terrain. It's just going to be a wide open mat eventually.
This is what I'm here for. I'm turning all the battlefields into a parking lot. Alright, he gets 3
3 attacks, yep.
I will spend 1 for all attack for him.
Okay.
He is going to... He's going to put them all in your category.
My poor little plague claw.
Yep, so this will be 3s to hit.
Okay.
Not good. 3s to wound.
Alright.
2 at Ren 2.
Those just go through.
So they're D3 plus 3.
Okay. So he's dead.
Alright. Next, he'll shoot.
Okay. Who's he shooting? My health hit?
We're going to try to shoot your priest over here.
Okay.
3s and 2s.
Nope.
All right. Charges.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
I'm going to charge him.
Charge. He's finally not scared anymore.
We'll do something. Impact hits. 2 up. And then you're a monster.
Yes, I am.
So it's, I think, only D3 mortals.
Don't ask me, I don't know. Okay.
D6 of your unit.
Yep.
So 2 mortals.
Gonna toss that on him.
Yep.
Thank you. Got a solid 10 there.
Yeah, let's see if we can get a 10.
Nope.
Cannot. I'm gonna charge the Stomper.
Okay.
Two up mortals. Gets it D6. 4. monster's actions, I will Titanic Duel here.
Yep.
I will stop there.
Yep.
Almost.
So close.
What would you like to do over here?
Titanic Duel.
Alright. We'll remember this time.
I will. Maybe.
Alright, that's all. That's combat. I'll start here.
Okay.
So, we'll go with our flail first. This should be 3s and 3s.
Yep.
Titanic Duel. Wow.
Ow, chihuahua.
Making up for my terrain throws.
I guess so.
Alright, Death Grip. This will be 2s and 2s. Alright, so it's Ren 2. 6 up.
He's got my crappy save, so nope. Ah, my baby. He's alive. We're good.
Okay.
All right.
He's very concerned for that, right?
It goes through.
Alright, so it's D6, and because he's a monster, I get to roll 2 dice for the take the higher, so he takes 6 damage.
Okay, so he's up to 8 damage now.
And then all I stop is 2 attack.
Okay.
They both hits. One goes through. Ren 2, so it'll go through.
Yep.
D3 damage. 2 damage.
So he's up to 10.
Whoa. Still alive. Go nuts. With a +1 to hit.
He's dead. I don't care. All right. We're going. No. He already attacked me, so he can't attack again. So I might as well. Skirt. Screech. He gets 3 attacks. All by himself. I went too far. He is 3s and 3s because he has no buffs. So 3 to hit, 3 to wound, and we are too scared. Too scared. Alright.
I'll go there. Do you want to just pick him up?
He's dead. I think we can agree that he just dead died.
I always ask people, like, especially when they kill my guys, I'm like, do you want to roll dice? Because I don't want to take that thrill away. Like, if you're like, I want to roll all this. I was like, but if he's on, like, 5
When it's
moves,
1 dice, like, please don't worry about it. Alright. I've got +1 to my hit rolls.
come on, help it.
Let's remember that this time. He's got 10 wounds on him. Alright.
You got this, help it.
So, 2s to hit for gnashing teeth. It mattered. 3s to wound. Ouch. 2 at
Ren 3.
Ren 2 because he's bracketed.
6 is, nope, take them both.
That is 2 damage each, so 4.
Up to 7 damage taken.
4 attacks for flailing fists. 2s to hit. And 3 to wound. So 2 at Ren 1.
5 ups. Makes 1, takes 1.
3 damage.
So it goes up to 10.
And then my final, just 2 up, mortal wound. 1 mortal wound.
I mean, you did 8 wounds to him.
I did.
And he damaged.
I did. He does better against hordes because the mortal wound one is per model. So I can roll like 22s and be like, 20 mortal wounds, bye.
Have that.
Yep.
Alright, so I got 1, 2 more.
And battle tactic.
And the battle
So
tactic.
5 points. What round are we on? I feel like we're almost done.
That was round 3.
Okay.
We're on round 4.
Yep.
12 to 10.
Rolling.
That's 6.
Also 6.
It's your choice.
I will go first. My yes,
4. Got 1.
I got 2.
Now we can both agonize over battle tactics.
Potentially give myself 1 more. I get it. 3. I also heal D3 in my hero phase. So he heals 2, he's down to 8. What in the wackadoodle-doodle kind of battle tactic will I do now? I probably won't. Let's just be honest. I guess I can surround and destroy.
Can you?
Yeah. Because if he survives, I have a Gray Seer over there already, and then this will be my 3rd model that I will keep within 6 inches of the...
Well, and you can always just retreat him.
This is true.
Like you just retreat him out here.
Yeah.
You get the battle tactic. Like you won't get the objective.
I might if... Is it within...
Retreat, you don't...
Oh, because I retreat, I can't. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
You could get it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. Surround and destroy. Gray Seer.
I can never
Abomination.
destroy. It's so hard.
Gray Seer. So those are my 3 models. I will have 2 of them out of my territory. Look at me go. Yay. I did something.
I feel you. I'm in the same spot. I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do.
I'm still mad about that last round. I should have just accepted the fate of killing my models because I would have gotten it. That's okay though.
That's all your battle line does. Gone though, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. You did get that. You did get that. Inadvertently. You weren't trying to, but you did. We lose the Screaming Crescendo.
Now the problem is I'm running out of terrain pieces to throw. They're all on the edges.
Yeah, you gotta decide what you want to do now, I guess.
I gotta go through a novel.
This is true. Those are also on the edges, though.
Right, throw a novel at those guys.
Not my babies. Okay. Heroic action. How bizarre. I suppose for my heroic action, I will attempt to heal my priest, even though his bravery is extremely low. I will not heal my priest.
I will make Dummy a wizard.
He's a wizard? Okay.
You're a wizard there.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Use one of those 15 heads on you to combine the spell.
Who can do it? He's going to attempt to bring my Vermintide back out.
Yeah.
Goes off on a 9. How much primal do we have?
2.
I have 3.
You have 3.
It goes off on a
12.
I'll spend another one. On a 16.
Well, I think I'll let that one go.
Okay.
It's like, I'm getting this spell out.
I'm getting this dang spell out. Darn. I was trying to go after him, in case you couldn't tell. We'll just go this way instead.
Oh no, they don't have to use it.
Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy.
I should have brought my my smasher. I call it a rat smasher because
Yeah.
it's full of rats.
Nice.
So like it's missing its hand and rats are like pouring out of it.
You should have, yeah. That would have been really nice to see. That's he's gonna do Arcane Bolt on a 7, 8, 9.
We'll try to stop it.
Okay. You stop it.
Yeah, we get another unbind.
Oh Lord. I think I'll be done. No, I think I'll be done spells. Heal, pray, pestilence, pestilence. It goes off on a 4. I choose a point. I don't think I can get in between both of you though.
How far?
13 inches, but then a 3-inch range from that. So I'll just. I don't think that this point gets both of you.
Is there any points that will hit me?
No. So I'll just choose this point here, and then on a 4 up, it does D3 mortal wounds here. Yep. That's one of those ones where, like, every time I do it, people are like, you have to roll dice to roll dice? Yes, because Skaven.
Yes,
all right.
because GW.
Yes, that too. Alright, so end of hero phase. Butt up. And butt up. We'll do this one first because it's just one dice.
He keeps trying to get rid of it too.
Yep.
He's like, leave me alone.
This one does 13. I'm looking for 6s.
You got this. 13 6s. Let's go.
Will you settle for 3?
Yep, that one's got the ward.
Yep.
It's got a lucky hat. I don't know where it is, but.
Wow.
I'll settle for 1.
Nice. Nice save. I did not do that, so let me flip that over. Alright. Movement. I'm just going to kind of bet him right at the bottom of the stairs here. That keeps him within 6 inches of the edge.
Stop hiding! That might be my battle tactic next round. It is currently, we're around
12-10.
12-10, 12 to 10.
Because he's a butthead.
I am a butt.
We're trying. He's already within 6.
Battle tactics have we changed?
Yeah, all by himself now. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, he can with
Yep.
by himself. Okay.
Yep.
I was like, it used to be he couldn't move
Yeah.
at all.
Most recent FAQ. They finally figured it out. Yep.
Get that technology.
On a retreat, he goes his normal move, which for him is 2d6. Okay. Just want to make sure I'm doing that correctly, because he might not make it very far. Unfortunately. Alright. Where are we going, sir? 5. I'll take it, I guess. Or do I go this way? Either way, I don't think I'm getting outside of 3. Like if I go 5, even if I come all the way up to the end, I think I'm still in 3 inches. Like if I do this, I'm still engaged, right?
You are indeed.
Yep. You made your bed, now lie in it. All right. Oh. He will auto run 6.
There you go.
To at least loop that.
I see a point. That guy. Did you move him?
I did, yeah. I moved him away.
Right, so we don't have any shooting.
Nope,
No charging.
nope. We're in combat, so scoot him back in, I guess. No, let's get my guy in. I engage, sir. Not you. Do we still do monstrous actions even though we didn't charge? Because it's still the charge phase, right?
Yeah,
so,
even before we
yep.
moved, but you haven't even done
Yep.
so.
All Titanic duel.
Me too.
All right.
Easy.
Easy. 6. We just need to do enough to bracket you, right? Does that matter?
I mean, it makes my attacks less.
Okay. So I need 2s to hit.
I'm going to spend 1 for all offense.
That was a very important Titanic duel.
Wow, that was.
And 3s to wound. So that is 4 at rend 3.
Alright, so I need 6s. Nope, they all go through.
That is 8 damage total.
It's at 19 taken.
He gets 5 attacks for flailing fists. I need 2s to hit.
So he counts as less models now. He has a 1 less flail attack.
3s to wound. 2 at rend 1.
4s.
Save them both. And then my 2 up mortal wound.
20.
Alright. I just need to keep him alive. That's all I gotta do.
Alright, 5 attacks. It'll be 3s and 3s.
You're gonna roll all 1s and 2s.
Maybe.
I'm calling it. I tried.
1 you have to.
Alright.
That'll be 4 damage.
Okay.
So that puts him up to 12.
Yep.
Next is Death Grip. It'll be 2s and 2s. Hits. Wounds. It's rend 2, so we'll go straight through. So
Yep.
it's D6. So it'll be 4 damage.
Okay. He is allegedly dead, so we can stop the attack sequence there unless you want to roll for funsies. Okay. I just need a 5 or a 6. Please. Nope, but he still explodes and does D3 damage. For 2 mortal wounds, back to you.
Alright, and then because he died, I will heal D3 for 1, so I will take that. 21. You were a noble.
I tried. Alright, so I've got 1.
You were a noble warp dog.
I got 1 no battle tactic, 1 point. Your turn, your turn.
Alright, so we get back command points. So I'm going to go with Endless Expropriation. And I'm picking that guy because he controls an endless spell.
You complete this if any of the following are true. Okay.
So I have to kill him.
Okay.
It's the tactic that no one ever picks.
Correct.
Alright. So Brad's going to try to get rid of the stupid thing over here.
Yep.
The puppy dog that won't leave him alone. 7.
Yay. You did it. I don't know. I said yay and then I'm like, I don't know.
A 7 or a 6?
I think it's either a 6 or an 8. 6.
Okay.
Yep. Woo! You did it.
Finally. Alright. Okay, heroic action. I will make it his best day ever.
His bestest day ever.
It's your birthday.
Go, shorty. It's your birthday. I'm going to try to heal him again. Just because. Hey, look, I did it. Woo, boy. Healed. My dice is over here. All right.
Alright.
All right. Yep. Do a little flirt skirt. Roll my 13 dice. 13. Looking for a gazillion 6s for whip to kill you. 1, 2, 3.
Take one. All right. Movement.
For why must you throw the tree? It's so beautiful.
Yes, they take it.
Make sure I'm actually within range. Just barely. And then...
I would like to redeploy.
You can redeploy. Oh no. Some way.
Looking for a 6. Got a 2. We're moving back here.
Hey!
Hey!
You can't throw the tree down.
I'm sneaky like that.
I'll still probably be able to get that guy in, but you can't throw stuff at him now.
Nope.
Alright, 2 up to pick up the tree.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh man.
3 attacks.
3 attacks. And I'm assuming my poor little priestie is taking those attacks.
Yeah, he's the only one closest.
Okay.
We'll spend 1 for all an attack.
Alright.
So it'll be 3 attacks, 3s and 3s.
Okay.
1 hits. Ren 2.
Goes through.
D3 plus 3.
He's dead. You got him.
I just gave you how many one-time points you're picking up one-time
Alright, here. Charges.
Alright.
You got it.
Think he gets in there? Impact hits.
Yep.
2 up. Gets it for D6 mortals. 6.
Oh Lord, he died.
Oh Lord.
Oh Lord, he died. Oh Lord. It's okay, baby. Go to sleep.
Alright.
Alright.
That was that. I have 1, 2 more. And the battle
And battle tactic, yep. Shenanigans.
So 17 to 11, round 5.
All right. Roll for priority.
6.
4.
You can have it.
I will choose, I guess, Magical Mayhem.
Wild endless spell.
Well, it's with a spell or an endless spell, right? So I will choose this general here. We'll do it. We'll try. We got this. It's possible. It could happen. Maybe. We're going to start with heroic action. We'll get an extra command point.
Primal dice.
Oh, yep, primal dice.
Yep, she get 1.
Yep, we get 2. I no longer have my acolytes, but I do still have 1 command point. No, 2 command point. No, 1 command point because my general's dead because he killed my general. So I'll try to give him an extra command point here. I do.
You do.
I do. I will do his Peel of Doom. On a 4.
That's the command points?
Maybe.
18?
That is the command points within 13.
13.
Yep. And 5 up. That's what that one is. Okay. All right. We are.
Real action, I will try to deal him.
Arcane Bolt on a 7, 8, 9. Spend a primal.
My unbinder's over there.
Don't spend the primal. 9? Okay.
I can't stop anything at this point.
Okay.
I'm going to say that's probably longer than 30.
I can't do my Suffocating Gravetide because you just got him out, or you just killed him last turn. It's too bad he's not close enough because he brought Merciless Blizzard.
Everybody within 12, the wizard takes 3. Everybody else takes 8.
Yeah, then it looks nice, and then you start playing.
I guess that's the end of my hero phase. 7-inch movement, 13 dice.
Let's go! 13 sixes.
Looking for 13 sixes. I got 2.
Back up to 21 wounds taken.
He's moving, he's grooving. Alright, we get a whopping 6-inch movement. Going here. 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 End of movement. Here. 2. Do you have a 9-inch marker?
Oh, I thought you were going to point back there and take the objective.
You know what? You're smart.
I mean, if you want to throw it all into the
Oh, no.
I would just go, this is mine now, thanks.
Yes. Thanks, nice try. I guess I'll attempt to charge. What is that right there, like 9? Possibly 10?
9.
Okay. Nope. I'm not worried about retrying that. Arcane Bolt can go off just to do D1 because I said so. So you got 1 mortal wound because of Arcane Bolt. Because I said so. And I don't want to hold on to it. And I've got 1 objective, 2 objective, 2 points.
All right.
All right, what's your final battle tactic, sir?
I think I'm going to do surround and destroy.
Okay.
Because I'm actually near edges. For
You are?
strange reason.
Yep. You just have to declare your 3 units.
We'll do him.
They can't be on the same edge.
Yeah, no, I'm going to make him do that.
Okay.
All right. Heroic action. I'm going to try to heal him again.
Okay.
Keep thinking him. Oh.
What's his bravery?
8, I think.
Oh, okay. You're like, never mind. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was nothing.
All right.
Your heroic action?
Because I can, I will attempt to keep my heroic leadership there. I do not.
So then we just move to move. All right.
We can't have 2 rogue dice down there.
No, I can't have that.
We've already got 1 we're looking for.
All right. Before we get out of here, a phase. Not my guy.
Yes. This is going to be the time I get 13 sixes.
That would kill it.
I know. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I missed. All right, 26. Okay. Let me just double check. Is it wholly within?
It's wholly within 6, isn't it?
Wholly within 6.
Yep. And Your bases are probably what, 6 inches?
5.
5?
So we'll move.
You're getting all sorts of weird sounds. I'm sorry.
That one, and then that wasn't there.
Yeah, I was like, that's impassable, so either you have to go all the way around it, or you just have to accept that you can't kill my Gracier.
No, I just wanted to take that objective. Alright. Movements.
You got any shoots?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Because it's not going to change anything.
It doesn't. Nope.
Like it won't change who controls objectives.
Nope.
Nice. Good game.
Good game. So you've got what?
I'll get 1, 2, and my battle tag.
And more.
No, you control 2.
Oh, yep. So 1, 2. Yep.
So
2 points. 4 points. You get your grand strat.
I'll get my grand strat.
I do not get my grand strat.
Which means final score is 24 to 13.
Lucky number 13.
Yeah.
Which means I just get 13. And you have 37.
So,
for
no,
actual scoring, right?
So our difference is 11. Right?
What's your score?
That's 24.
Oh, 11.
Yeah,
Yep.
so our difference is 11. So I would get 36.
And I'll get 14.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so as we end this round of play, it's going to be the Gargans taking this one over Skaven, 24 to 13, which is an 11-point differential. So you heard the players talking about the final score for victory points. Thank you again for joining us for round 2 live from the Michigan GT. We're going to be going into round 3 not too long from now, but we're going to get things rolling to change things over for a new matchup. Round 3 will be coming to you today, and then don't forget we're back again tomorrow for rounds 4 and 5. We'll have the top table for rounds 4 and 5 in the tournament, so you'll be able to see who's going to be close to the top or winning this the next matchup tomorrow. So thanks for joining us right now. We'll see you back here shortly for round 3, and then we'll see you again tomorrow morning. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as we jump into round 3 here shortly, and we'll see you soon.